What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this month's Pirate Chain Monthly Update. I am Daniel, the Johns here on Discord and Telegram and other places. And this is the update for April. So thanks for showing up, or I guess it's the update for March? I don't know. It's this month's update. How about that? So yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Got a few things to go over. Um, the first thing I want to mention is this is not being live streamed to YouTube. We will put the recording up afterwards. I am recording it as I am hosting here, so hopefully that all goes well. And we will upload this to YouTube and other platforms afterwards. But this month it's just on Discord. Hopefully Cax will be back next month and be able to do all that. But he plays some very important roles and he's on vacation right now, so we got to make do without him. Anyways, first thing I wanted to get into, I wanted to bring up some recent interviews we've done. I did a interview with Coin Republic, an X Space, and it's posted on Coin Republic's Twitter account. We also shared it from the official Pirate Chain Twitter account. We did that with Crypto Rich, who's a longtime pirate and friendly to us. Um, so make sure you go and give that a listen. They're supporting us, and I think we're going to do a written interview with them also. So make sure you go and check that one out. It was one of the better ones we've done. I've also did one with a group called the Crypto Content Company, next space, and it's posted on their Twitter. They're under Crypto Content Company, and it went well. They're a newer organization that are trying to promote some different cryptocurrencies, and they had me on part of they're calling it their Pillars series, and this week's was or I guess it was last week was Pillars of Privacy. And so Pirate Chain was the only project represented on there. There was supposed to be someone else from another project that didn't show up, so I pretty much got to talk the whole time and inform people about Pirate Chain and why we find privacy important. I thought it was a really good one, so make sure to go check that out. It's mostly Pirate Chain. They had a couple team members or ex-team members from Railgun, which I believe is a project that's trying to bring privacy to Ethereum and other smart contract chains. So there was a little bit of talk about that, but it was mostly Pirate Chain, and I think it went well. There was quite a few newbies there who didn't know anything about Pirate Chain, so I was able to educate them about Pirate Chain and why it's the best privacy coin out there. So go and check that one out. It's on Crypto Content Company's X page, and I also shared it from the official Pirate Chain uh, X account, so you guys can find it there. Go and support these interviews and get lots of views so that they will have us back and other people will notice and that they will get us on. We also have one that I'm really, really excited about. It's a week from today. We're doing a X Space with Zcash Hub, ZEC Hub. They're a group that promotes Zcash, and they got some really smart people on there. And they're really cool and they're very friendly to Pirate Chain, even though they mainly focus on promoting Zcash. They are definitely interested in any project that's using, privacy and shielded transactions. So they're giving us a chance to go on there and tell their audience about Pirate Chain, what makes us a little bit different from Zcash, why we're doing what we're doing, why we created the chain to begin with. So I'm really excited about that one. I think there's a lot of room to reach out to the Zcash community and let them know what we're doing. I don't see any reason why a lot of their community can't support both projects, even if they're really invested in Zcash and in its success. I don't see any reason why they can't also, support a chain that's using similar technology but fully shielded. So I'm really, really excited about that one. It's let me go get the time. It's Monday, April 21st, a week from today, at 12 noon Eastern Time, and it'll be an hour long. It's called Zcash and Pirate Chain. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. That one should have a pretty big audience and lots of people listening to it afterwards. So come in and join us. There might be some time at the end. They said if there's time at the end, they will take questions from the audience. So make sure to show up there and represent Pirate Chain, and let's be friendly with these guys. Let's not go and trash talk them or put down their project. Let's focus on our similarities and, the things we have in common rather than focusing on our differences and really use this as an opportunity to reach out to another community who's really into crypto and really into privacy. They should be a ripe audience for our message. And it's a great chance to tell them what we're all about. I really see Pirate Chain as, the vanguard. We're we're the hardcore, for lack of a better word, we're the extremists when it comes to privacy and to decentralization. And there are other projects out there who are somewhat decentralized or somewhat private and, have made compromises here or there to get more institutional adoption or make it easier to comply with government regulations. And we don't find that satisfactory here at Pirate Chain. So we're the hardcore vanguard. We're the people standing up saying not one more inch. We're not giving up one more piece of privacy. We're not, supporting this fiat currencies that's inflates and steals money out of our pockets and uses to fund things that we disagree with. And so we are the hardcore peer-to-peer cash guys. That's what we're doing here. We're building alternatives for fiat. We're giving people the opportunity to use something besides fiat to do business. And that's what we're focusing here on Pirate Chain. And one thing you can count on with us is that we will not compromise. We're not going to give in and we're not going to give up. We're going to be here and we're going to keep fighting and we're going to keep building and we're going to keep using it. So I think it's something we can all be proud to be a part of. We're fighting for something meaningful here. We're trying to make the world a better place for our children and for future generations, a more peaceful, more prosperous place, a more private place where we all like the conveniences of having technology and the internet, but with uh with those conveniences, we give up a lot of our privacy that people considered a human right for a long time. And a lot of people are forgetting that. So it's time for us to remind them, why privacy is so important and that they can still have their modern conveniences of having technology and digital money, but they can do it in a completely private way. And it's incredibly simple also. It's not as complicated as a lot of people say. That's why I really try to encourage people to get their friends and family and coworkers to go and download a pirate wallet, send them a dollar's worth of pirate chain just to show them how fast a transaction is and show them how easy it is to use. To do a transaction on Pirate Chain, the receiver just brings up the QR code in their wallet. The sender scans the QR code and enters the amount and hits send. It's there in under a minute. It costs less than a penny, and it's completely private right out of the box. No extra steps needed. The only extra thing you could do is use a VPN, which I suggest everybody use for all of their internet traffic. But with Pirate Chain Wallet in conjunction with a VPN, you get absolute privacy. It's incredibly simple. It's incredibly fast. It's incredibly cheap. And right now, you can send millions of dollars to the other side of the world in less than a minute for less than a penny with complete privacy and nobody can stop it. There's absolutely nothing else that efficient out there. It is the best payment network that's ever been built. And that's what we're trying to do, to build a network for people to make unstoppable private payments. And it's already built and it's here and ready to use. We just got to show people how easy it is to use. They get confused, when they think of crypto, because a lot of people's first ventures into crypto were downloading some DeFi wallet, or signing up with MetaMask or something like that, and trying to go and use one of these liquidity pool dexes or lending protocols or staking on all these things that are kind of technical and do, require some education to learn how to use. But with doing a simple transaction on a blockchain like Pirate Chain is easy as it gets. It's not any harder than using Zelle or Cash App or anything else. And the only way we're going to drive that into people's heads is if we get them to use it to do a transaction. So before you leave in the mornings from your house, make sure your wallet's all synced up. Go convince your family and friends to go download a wallet. Last time I started a fresh Edge wallet, it took like 20 or 30 minutes to sync the first time. It only takes like a minute or two after that because I open my wallet every single day. So just encourage them to download it, send them a transaction, and send them to the website. Tell them to join Discord and Telegram. Come hang out and be part of our community. Show how friendly and fun and smart we are. We got some incredibly smart people here, and we are incredibly blessed to have them. So we have some of the smartest people in crypto. We have the most passionate people in crypto because we are doing something meaningful. We're not just trying to pump our bags and make a bunch of money. We're really trying to build a better world here. So, and the way we do that is by onboarding people, onboarding merchants. So start selling your stuff in Pirate Chain, start buying your stuff in Pirate Chain, and that's how we change the world. That's how we make a difference. Because don't be fooled, we are doing something important here. Every single person listening in right now, you're standing up and fighting for your freedom, fighting for your privacy, and fighting for a better world. So let's not let people forget that. We're gonna use this opportunity to go, give the Zcash community give them our opinion, show them where we're coming from, and show them what we're standing up and fighting for. And hopefully we can get some of those guys to come show us some support also, or at least start using it when Pirate Chain is offered. So I'm really excited about trying to reach out to these other privacy communities. They are, ripe for the picking. They already love privacy. They already love crypto. There's no reason why they shouldn't be involved in Pirate Chain. We just got to show them we're a welcoming, kind community that really has good intentions, that we're just trying to help people and make the world a better place. Because that's what we're trying to do. That's why we're all here. We can make some money in the process. That would be great, but that's our goal is to make the world a better place, to give people an alternative for fiat. And I think that's a message that the rest of the crypto ecosystem really can't claim. So yeah, come tune into the Zcash Hub Twitter space. It should be fun. It should have a good audience. It's next Monday, April 21st at 12 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you come and hang out. It's going to be fun. Alrighty, let's see. Up next, I'd like to announce that Pirate Chain is going to be represented at PorcFest this year in New Hampshire. That's the Porcupine Freedom Festival. It's a really cool event up in northern New Hampshire, a place where they really appreciate their freedom, and they really built an incredible community of freedom lovers. It is one of the places that Bitcoin first got its, start. This is the community that helped promote Bitcoin in the early days. Back in 2011, 2012, Bitcoin was people promoting Bitcoin were a part of this community, and they made appearances at this event. There's lots of cool old videos from like 2012 of people building vending machines to sell candy bars and stuff that accept Bitcoin in the earliest of days. So we think it's really cool that Pirate Chain can be represented there. We've been there before. Lutz and Draith represented Pirate Chain well a few years back at PorcFest. It went really great. Lutz gave a really passionate speech. Draith got in a debate with some guys, and in my opinion, won the debate very easily because the truth is on our side. The privacy is important, and that Bitcoin's not private. So Draith did a great job representing us there, and so did Lutz. We haven't been there this past year. We might not have been there for 2 years actually, but this year we're going to be back, and we're really excited about what we're doing. We actually got a big tent. They only have a handful of those. They allow people to occupy, and we got one of them in conjunction with a few other projects, Edge Wallet and let me see. There's Edge Wallet, Anarchapulco, and Christopher Gronsky from DestinationFreedom.org. So we're all sharing a big tent. We're going to have a PA system there and a stage. We will also have some speaking slots on the main stage, but on the other days we're going to be doing workshops and stuff from our own tent. Just a second, guys. I got someone at my door. I got to let in. Sorry about that. I got disturbed for a second. But yeah, so we're it's going to be a party all week long. It's June 16th to 22nd up in Lancaster, New Hampshire, and it's a big campground out there. Most of the people camp, but there also are also hotels available for anybody who does not want to camp. And everybody there loves freedom. Everybody there should be open to our message, but I think a lot of them haven't heard our message. And I think it's a good opportunity for us to reinvigorate, that original crowd that made Bitcoin so successful and made Bitcoin so popular, because I think we're really sharing that message that, Bitcoin first launched on is peer-to-peer currency that's unstoppable. They can't be inflated, by governments, and that nobody can stop. And a lot of Bitcoin supporters, which I still consider myself a Bitcoin supporter, I love Bitcoin, but a lot of them seem to have lost focus and are focusing on this narrative of digital gold rather than a payment network. And they're also almost encouraging people not to use their Bitcoin, just to hold on to it for dear life and hope the number keeps going up forever. Whereas we have a message where we're building something, an alternative to fiat, something you can use besides fiat. And I think there's very few projects out there who are, sending that message. So I think this is a ripe audience for it. They love freedom and they should love their privacy. So we're excited to get up there. Amy and I will be there. Then, like I said, the people from Anarchapulco will also be promoting their event from the tent. And Edge Wallet, which Edge Wallet is just absolutely incredible supporters of Pirate Chain. I don't know if you guys have tried their wallet yet, but I definitely would give it a try. At least show them some support. They really like the technology of Pirate Chain, and they're big supporters of us. Paul Pui from Edge Wallet is a Bitcoin OG. He's incredibly smart, one of the smartest people in crypto, and he really supports Pirate Chain. He doesn't go out of his way promoting a ton of projects out there. And I wouldn't say he promotes Pirate Chain, but when he gives his presentations about, the best privacy protocols out there, whether it's cryptocurrency or outside of cryptocurrency, he always brings up Pirate Chain. And nobody asked them to list Pirate Chain on their wallet. Nobody paid them to list Pirate Chain on their wallet. They just identified it as, the best. I don't know if they'd say the best, but one of the best privacy coins out there. And they just show us a ton of support. So let's support Edge Wallet. I'm really flattered that he's willing to share a tent with us and willing to put their name next to ours and use it to promote both of us. We should all be flattered. They are a very successful company and have some crypto OGs in there that really know what they're talking about. And they agreed to share a tent with us. So I think we should all be flattered. Go try Edge Wallet out if you haven't. Pirate Chain works great on there. It's got a great UI, and it's my main Pirate Chain wallet these days. That's my only mobile wallet, really. I just use X. It's got everything I need on it. I only use a handful of coins, and they got them all on there with, the utmost privacy. They don't collect any of your user data, and they just work. So go try out Edge Wallet if you haven't, and come check us out at PorcFest. The website is porcfest.com. That is pork with a C, PORCFEST.com. It stands for Porcupine Freedom Festival. So there's lots of freedom lovers up there, lots of crypto lovers up there. So we'd love it if you guys joined us up there. We're going to have a party at our tent all week. We're going to be playing music. We're going to be doing presentations. We're going to be doing workshops. We're going to be showing people how to download Edge Wallet and how to buy Pirate Chain, how to use Pirate Chain. And hopefully we'll come away with a lot more users and a lot more merchants accepting it. So I'm really excited about that. We're also sharing it with the Anarchapulco guys, of course. You can find them at anarchapulco.com, and Christopher Gronsky from destinationfreedom.org. I'll try to leave a link for that in the chat. But yeah, you can go tell them thank you for helping support Pirate Chain, help us make this event cool. And I really hope to see some pirates out there. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be beautiful weather. Great time of year to go to New Hampshire. I've never been, so I'm really excited to go meet some people and spread the message of privacy and freedom. So make sure you go to porkfest.com and get your tickets and come hang out. Now let me get back to my notes here. Sorry guys, scrolled past my notes. Um, the next thing, awesome, thank you. Yeah, over in the chat there, guys. It'll be there in the chat, and we'll also have that in the monthly newsletter. So go out, grab your tickets, and come help us promote Pirate Chain. It's going to be a credible festival. I don't believe the tickets are very expensive either. It's a rather affordable event. So come hang out with us. And somebody asked in the chat, what was the wallet mentioned? Edge? Yes, it's Edge Wallet. You can find it on the iOS store, or the Apple or iOS or Android store, but you can also download an APK directly from their website, which is the way I would suggest downloading it so that Google or Apple doesn't track that you are downloading the wallet. And Bad Dog asks if you can use Pirate on Edge. Yes, you can use Pirate on Edge, and it works great. And they got other privacy coins on there, Zcash and Monero, so it should have everything you need. Amy just dropped a link in the chat for their website, so I would suggest downloading it from their website if you're on Android. Unfortunately, on Apple, that's not an option. You will have to download it from their store, from the Apple Store, but it's easily downloadable from there, and it works incredibly well. The first time you sync a wallet, it takes a little while to sync. It only took me about 20 minutes when I started my latest Fresh wallet. And so yeah, that first time it syncs, it takes a little while, but it only takes a couple minutes every time you open it after that. I personally open up my wallet every morning before I leave the house, make sure it's synced. So if I run into anybody throughout my day and talk to them about Pirate Chain, I can get them to download a wallet real quick and send them some funds to get them started. Someone's asking what's the recommended method of acquiring more ARR. If you go to our website, piratechain.com/exchanges, there's the list of all the exchanges that accept Pirate Chain. We don't endorse any of them. We just inform people which ones do accept Pirate Chain and which do not. So remember, don't leave your funds on an exchange. Buy what you need to buy, do the transactions you need to do, and get out of there because we don't endorse any of them. Of course, we appreciate them supporting Pirate Chain, but you know how it goes. You can't really put your endorsement behind an exchange if you're not there to see what they're doing with everybody's money and stuff like that. It's also on Komodo Wallet, which is a decentralized atomic swap DEX, and there is also a community version, the Komodo Wallet Community Edition. I will make sure that's in the link to that's in the newsletter as well. And that is a version of Komodo Wallet that has no KYC. And it looks and works just the same as Komodo Wallet, but it has no KYC requirements. And it uses atomic swaps, which are the most decentralized way to buy and sell Pirate Chain or any cryptocurrency. The best way to do it is atomic swaps. It's just from your wallet to the other person you're trading with wallet. The Komodo wallet themselves do not hold anybody's funds. It is self-custodial. You get a seed phrase with every asset you have on there, and so you control your funds at all times. And if you're using community edition, there's no KYC. Uh, I think Hossein is leaving some links over there in the chat, and I'll make sure those are also in the newsletter. So I would encourage people to give atomic swaps a try. They are, the decentralized way of the future. They're the best way to buy and sell, in my opinion. But there's also several other exchanges. Exchanges with the most liquidity is Trade Ogre and MEXC. And I have used both of them and have had good experiences with both of them. But like I said, I don't leave my coins on there. I trade what I need to trade and get out of there as quick as I can. So I have very little risk if there's ever any problems with them in the future. But I've used MEXC and Trade Ogre many times and it went well every time. So go to piratechain.com/exchanges and you will find all the places you can buy and sell Pirate Chain. I guess this is a good time to point out that Pirate Chain was added to a exchange aggregator is what it's called. It's called Swap Zone and the website is swapzone.io. And this is an exchange aggregator. So you go and put in how much Pirate Chain you want to swap for whatever other coin you're trying to swap to or from, and it searches the exchanges and finds you the best price for that coin pair. I have not tried this out, and obviously we do not endorse any exchanges or any services like this. I haven't had a chance to investigate them yet, so make sure to do your own research. Give them a try, do some investigation. They might be a great tool to use. I am just informing you that they added Pirate Chain, so use at your own discretion. Go explore them. And obviously, we do not endorse any exchanges or swap services like this. So make sure to do your own research and don't leave any funds on exchange. That's swapzone.io. And if anyone else gives it a try, make sure to come back and let us know. Let us know how it goes. So we love seeing people incorporate Pirate Chain into their services. So obviously, we don't endorse any of them, but go and check them out. Um, Let me get back to my notes here. Um, uh, there have been a few people who were mentioning issues about Light Wallet on the newest updates of some of their operating systems. That is currently being worked on and just about done. So, the update should be out soon and they will be working fine soon. My Light Wallet is on Ubuntu, is working fine. So I haven't ran into these issues. I mostly use Treasure Chest on my PC. But I fired up Light Wallet and it seems to be working fine for me. But for those of you having problems, make sure to stay in touch on Twitter and Discord and Telegram, and we'll make sure to let you know when the newest update is out and all those problems should be fixed. Forge has been hammering away on that behind the scenes. And thank you to Forge for all the work he's doing on that and on Orchard. He's still hammering away on Orchard. We're going through a lot of testing with Orchard right now. So an upgrade this big requires a ton of testing. So we want to make sure all of our ducks in a row. We want to make sure everything is working for every operating system and every scenario out there. So thank you for your patience, but the core protocol is working. And if you're interested in testing it out, you can reach out to one of us or ping me in Discord or something like that if you're interested in testing we will send you the test net where you can download the test net and mine some fake pirate coins and test it out. But the core functionality is working now, and we're hammering out all the details and testing the hell out of it. It takes a lot of testing. So if you have any skills in that area and would like to participate, make sure to reach out to us, and we will give you information on how to download testnet and contribute to Pirate Chain. We could always use all the help we could get. So come be a part of something cool over here and come get a glimpse at the new technology before it comes out. It's pretty exciting. We're really excited about Orchard. And thank you to Forge for, doing that and working hard behind the scenes. He really is an incredible asset for us. Um, I think I mentioned this last month, but Pirate Chain was not working on Edge's iOS app for a little while. But it is up and with the latest Edge update, it is working great and everything works perfectly on there. I'm having a great experience with them. So if you haven't updated your Edge wallet on iOS, make sure to go update it and start doing some Pirate Chain transactions. I think I mentioned this last month because it's been over a month since the update came out, but I just wanted to mention that again in case anybody missed the update. And I love Edge, and Edge is supporting us, so we got to support Edge and show them our appreciation. Um, let's see. I think I just have one more thing to go over. Yeah, so Pirate Chain is currently looking for a part-time digital marketing and content manager. So we're looking for somebody to help with the marketing and creating content, scheduling and writing articles, creating images and that kind of stuff to help with our marketing, especially our social media marketing. So if this is something you have skills with, make sure to reach out to us. Let me read what Amy wrote up for it. We are looking for a part-time digital marketing and content manager to help us out for marketing content for maybe 20 hours a week. This will be a 3-month contract to start with the possibility of an extension. Compensation will be paid in crypto. If you have experience in writing marketing content or know someone with marketing or writing experience who might be interested, please send an email to marketing@piratechain.com. The subject line should be applicant for the marketing and content manager position, along with some samples of articles or newsletters that you've written by the end of this week. We will also post a job description in the marketing channel on Discord. So if this is something you might have skills in, if you have any experience in writing or creating content, make sure to send in your application. We're got several of us that work on the marketing, but we think having a paid position will be beneficial. So we're looking for somebody to, join the team and start handling a lot of the smaller stuff that Amy, myself, and Steve don't have time to get to while we're working events and doing Twitter Spaces and doing all the other stuff. So come join the team. And even if you don't have experience in that, and you don't really, can't apply or don't have that much 20 hours a week to spend on that, you can still join the team. You don't have to give 20 hours a week, but you can start contributing to Pirate Chain and maybe eventually be part of the team. We would love everybody's help. It is a great experience being on a team like this. I know it's really changed my life. I get to interact with some of my favorite people, get to talk to them regularly, and I get to, I've got to meet a lot of people I really respect, going to events and stuff like that. It's really just been a positive overall experience for me. I've met tons of great people, had lots of great experiences. My Twitter account has grown, and obviously I'm not paid. Nobody else on the team is paid right now. We are looking for a paid marketing position, but the rest of us are just volunteers. And if that's something that you would enjoy, if you want to contribute to something meaningful and do something you can be proud of, then come contribute to Pirate Chain, see what you can offer. We need people making graphics. We need people going to their local farmers markets and their local markets and convincing them to download a Pirate Chain wallet, maybe start accepting Pirate Chain for their goods and services. There's a million different things you can do. And when the team notices you, putting in work, then you eventually can get an invite to be on the team. So, but you got to prove yourself, prove that you're committed, prove that you're going to show up, and prove that you have something to offer. So, if that's something you'd be interested in, or you can contribute in any way possible, or in development side, if you can contribute any way at all, reach out to us and we'll answer any questions you need and help you build or do whatever you're trying to do. And then if you stay committed, then you can be on the team someday too, which has lots of cool perks like getting to go events and stuff like that. So it's really been a very positive experience for me, and I wouldn't change it for the world. It is a lot of work. I do spend a lot of my time working on pirate chain stuff, and it isn't unpaid. I don't make any money doing this, but overall, it's been an incredible experience. I love the community I've built. Uh, so my best friends nowadays are the are pirates. All my best friends are pirates, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I really am proud of what we're doing here. I'm proud of all you guys, all of you that continue to show up and continue to fight for privacy and freedom and do something meaningful instead of just trying to pump your bags and make out with a bunch of cash on a meme coin or something. You're here because you believe in something. You believe we can make the world a better place, and some incredibly smart people have built an incredible chain, the best chain out there, the best payment network in the world, in the history of the world. And now it's our job to go get people to use it, go convince people to start accepting it. It works today. It works wonderfully out of the box, just a VPN and a pirate wallet, and you can start doing business in Pirate Chain. And it's these people have built something really incredible, and now we owe them to go out there and promote it and to tell people about it and to do it in a professional way, uh, do it in a non-hostile way. We need to show people we're an accepting community and answer their questions. A lot of people have misconceptions about crypto. A lot of people are confused about what's important in crypto, and it's our job to nicely, remind them what is important about crypto. And it's the decentralization, it's the privacy, it's the freedom. And we really need to drive that message home. So, yeah, come join the team. Let's make Pirate Chain great. And we're not going anywhere. We're going to continue fighting, we're going to continue building, and we're going to continue doing business in the most private way possible. So I think that's the last of my list here. But I do want to mention that we do community calls every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time here on Discord. This is where the community gets together to organize. We plan marketing events, we hash out ideas, and sometimes we just shoot the shit and talk to each other about privacy and freedom. And we would love to have you guys there. We're getting a ton of people showing up at these calls these days, and they've been really, really great. We got lots of great ideas bouncing around. And so if you want to be part of the community, come hang out in there or start your own community call. There's nothing, you don't have to have a team member to jump into the voice channel. It's open 24/7. So you and a few friends can jump in there and talk Pirate Chain, or you can go listen to music or do whatever you want. The more activity we have on our Discord, the more people will start hanging out in here, and more new users will join, and the more Pirate Chain will be on the be on people's minds, and they'll be talking about it in the rest of the world. So we have a great community here. We've got new people showing up these days that I'm really excited about. So let's make our Discord, make our Telegram a hot place to be. And let's be friendly to everybody. We got people coming in from other projects who may not be as enlightened as the rest of us. So let's be friendly with them when we're teaching them the ways of pirates, how we do things. So yeah, those are every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and they're really awesome. I'm having a great time with them. We do the monthly update the second Monday of every month, um, which is today, obviously. So it's the second Monday of the month, and we do it live here on Discord. It's usually live streamed to YouTube. Obviously, this month is not. So make sure to look out for that. We got the uh, Zcash Hub X Space next week. So make sure you guys tune into that, and let's get out there and promote Pirate Chain. Let's continue to grow this project and show the world what we're all about. We're doing something meaningful here. But unless there's anything else anybody needs to add, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. But we will be back in a month, and come join us in the community calls. It's a lot of fun. Let's make this summer the summer of Pirate Chain. Let's get out there and tell everyone about it, and let's do some business in the most private, decentralized way possible, which is Pirate Chain. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you everybody for joining us. I love all of you, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. So make sure to reach out to me on Discord. So you guys have a great summer. Let's make this one special. Remember, your privacy is your freedom. Join us at Pirate Chain and take it back.